I started it back up, so you might just need a refresh. I guess just let me know when you can see me. No, okay. Do you still hear my audio through the video? Okay. Because I think I turned it off, but if you're gonna lower it, that's fine. That way you're not hearing me twice. So this is the false god set. So that's the one that I was telling you will never run out of mana or stamina. This is a new set that came out, which is pure training. So the fifth trait increases the effectiveness of your weapon traits by 100%. My weapon trait is training, 18%. So you take 18 and you times it by 100. So huge amounts of XP. This is a bleed set, which I would recommend. I think once I get you up to the level, I'll farm this set. I'll help you. What do you mean? It's not showing it. So what are you seeing? Hold on, let me try going to YouTube. I'm seeing it on my end. Yeah, I'm watching it literally. I mean, everything seems like it's working. I just scroll down, it shows like all my I'm doing it now. I'm watching it. So I see myself like scrolling up and down. You don't see any of that on the stream, at least on your end, because I can see it on my end. Okay, you might need to just refresh YouTube. Yeah, I'm scrolling up and down on one of my set pieces. Okay, do you see me running in circles? The only thing I can think of is just your internet connection is like you're lagging or something.
You want to make some gold, Walker?
Do you like close YouTube and then go back into it? Yep. Yep. All right, so this is the set that I said I was going to help you farm. It's a bleed set. Uh, it's very good. It procs a lot. So it has your weapon, since you are stamina. So it does your weapon spell damage for magic characters, but and then it comes with 2 critical chances, which is really, really good. The set I'm going to try to craft you, so this is what I was talking about before. So down at the bottom, the 5th set bonus. So it increases the weapon traits by 100%, and my weapon trait is that training for 18. So you're taking 18 times 100. And that's how much XP extra I get. So it's like the best set for XP farming. Eventually you'll get monster sets. They're 2-piece sets that you can wear alongside with your armor. Yeah, so I mean, this is the
What's the world
DK,
coming to when a
the
ragtag group
Dragonite.
of bandits like the Red Rooks can take over a town?
So, which I only have the magic abilities upgraded on this character. The 3 pieces, as I mentioned before. The vampire. And then just the Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, and the Undaunted. That's really the only ones that you need. The Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, I never found a purpose for them. You can see it doesn't do much. So, I mean, really, the only good one I would say is maybe this one.
Huh.
Yeah, the Sprint one is really the only good one. Because when you upgrade it, it does go up to, I think, 60%. So, increasing your movement speed to 60% for 6 seconds. Once you put all 4 into it. Yeah, I mean, it does help though while you're in combat because movement speed, it's not so much like sprinting, it's more also just moving around like this. So you can get out of, red circles faster or, you know. Yeah. Once you hit level 50, you'll have this champion tab show up on your screen. It's the whole champion tree. Kind of just like Skyrim, where you get to dump your champion points into it. So with this character, I haven't. With this one, it's only 1,300 being used. So I'm editing this character. I still got to dump the other points in to bring it up to what my other characters are at. Yeah, so this is with training armor. Just a full set of training. So I'm 3,000 spell damage and 31% spell critical. With 8,000 penetration, which that's the cap. So I wouldn't go any higher than 8,000. If I were to put my actual gear on, that's yeah. So with my actual gear, I'm at 10,000 spell penetration. Which normally when I swap back and forth, so I have, the Tower Stone, the Warrior Stone, the Apprentice Stone, so I have those at my home to where I can just swap whenever I want. So I do have the Lover Stone, which right there it's giving me 4,000 penetration. So normally running my normal set, I take this off and I put the spell damage on, which will bring it brings my spell damage from 3,500 to like 5,000. Or if I put the Thief on, it takes that 47, it brings it up to like 67. It brings it up 20. So my spell crit would be 67%. So basically, I can kind of, I'll show you a rotation real quick. I'll go to the area where I'll have you meet me after I show you. Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, with how long the game's been out, because I used to play this on Xbox. I mean, the game's been out. It came out, I think, a couple years after Skyrim. So I think 10 years. I'm just gonna run it just how, if I was with you. Except I think I'm gonna weaken myself a little bit running with you and put my training on. That way I'm also leveling up while you level up. I can still solo with the training on. It's just I gotta play a little safer. So that sparkly, like those sparkles you see around me, so that's my shield. I can pop it whenever I want. I can spam it if I want to. It just uses mana. But as long as I'm getting kills, then my mana goes up. Which basically makes me invincible. Right. Yes. Kind of just grouping them up real quick. Yeah, I purposely didn't heal because I just wanted to show you how much damage I can push out. That was my first ability, so yes. So now I'll show you slower. I mean, the way I set up my rotation, it's literally just left to right. So I start just square, triangle, L1, circle, R1, heal, then I shield, square, and then spam circle until I have to switch back to normal. So, and it's literally just rinse and repeat. One of the perks of being a vampire, you can sprint while sneaking. Trying to build up my ultimate right now. Light attacks build up the ultimate the fastest. So I'm literally just spamming light attacks. Yeah. That's vampire. So that's vampire lord. I actually just realized I'm actually my damage is slightly lower than what's normal. Forgot I put the wrong monster set on. I just noticed it when it was like shooting out fire. Because that's my PV, or that's my single target helmet. So this one here. The one I normally run is my AoE one. Which I'll swap once. It says there's an enemy near me. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so this fire that you see around me, it's literally just from wearing that helmet. It forms like a little ring of fire. Anything inside it takes flame damage. So that's basically it. So that was the full rotation of the dungeon, and now, you know, I would reset it, and then we do it again. So it's just one circle, but once you kill all the enemies, you get a decent amount of XP. Like I just went up 2 levels so far. Actually, it's the opposite. Champion levels are faster than normal levels. So, like an example would be, so let's say if you were level 49 and you were trying to get to level 50, that one level I could probably go up 4 levels by the time you go up that one. So that's why you'll see, like, once you hit level 50, I think the XP of whatever you're grinding will probably bring you up to, like, level champion, like, 30. Because it restarts. It's basically like a prestige, like if you play Call of Duty or anything like that. So once you hit 50, you start back at level 0, but champion level 0. Or level 1, whatever you call it. I'm just gonna run it on this character just because my other characters, they're not properly set yet. So. Now, if you click options and then go to group, you should be able to just travel to me. And then, okay, so I saw that you did travel. Leave the dungeon, so just come up the stairs, and then leave it. You should be right where I'm at. Okay, we can go back inside. It's instant, as long as you leave the dungeon and then reset it and then go back in. So, I mean, honestly, I would say stay as close to me as possible. So the closer you are to me, the more the group is like grouped up together, and I could just drop them without my AoEs. So I'll try to slow down because I know my character's a little quicker than yours. So I won't even sprint. I'll just do my running, just normal like, running speed. I did just realize I forgot to go into the bank and grab that training set that I was going to give you. Yep. How much XP are you getting right now? It's not. Yeah, to kind of give you like a perspective, the difference between. So right now I'm at roughly 80k XP. So that's what I'm getting for enemies right now. Now it's at 100k. So that champion points, that's how much quicker. So we're killing the same enemies, it's just I'm getting like 4 times the amount of XP. But that's also because... so it takes 300,000 for me to level up once. Alright, these guys, they're pointless to fight. They're way too powerful and you get nothing from them. So just sneak past them. Yep, Vampire for the win. Okay, we're just gonna go right back up now. I'll save the last guy for you. I think some of my dots are on him, though. Yeah. I'm not even attacking him, but my AoE's just taking him down. It's mostly just trash, but you can sell it. Like every 1 to 2 runs, you can make a good 1k gold with all the trash that drops. So it adds up. Alright, it's your time to shine. Those enemies are yours. And that's basically it, so now we reset again. But I do want to run to town real quick. I'm gonna go to a bank, grab that armor for you, and then we could repair, but I think I actually do have to repair my armor. So, best way to exit, just click options, go to social, group, and then leave instance. Yep, group and then leave instance. It should be the last option within the group section. Just hop on your mount. We can
Akatosh be my resolve.
travel
Stendhal be
to
my
the
shield,
shrine
and
down here.
Arcade light my way. I must try to set things right in this foul place.
Now just teleport to me once I get there. I'm here now. Do writing speed. Yeah. I mean, every day you can pick one, which means I think the max level, I think it's 60. Honestly, I forgot to where even like you can find something like. I think you actually have to go to a stable, and that's the only way to check your riding speed. Uh, it's either level 50 or level 60. If it is level 50, then in 150 days of playing this
You're
game,
telling
you can
me.
have
You know
max
what attacked
everything.
us the other
So
day?
speed,
Warriors made out of stone. How are
the
you
carrying
supposed to
capacity,
fight
and
such
stamina.
creatures? We
So
left the carts
I
in the
think
middle
I'll
of the
go to
road.
you
Tyrannus
log in
now.
every day, you
There's
can
an arena
choose
up there.
one.
Lots of gold for the taking.
Fighting in the arena has got to be safer than guarding the caravans, anyhow.
Okay. Did you teleport to me?
My wife.
Alright, so you can repair right here if you have to repair your armor.
Well,
Behind you. Nope, the other way.
Selling, buying, trading, right here.
I see you. You're where the stairs are. Just keep to the street. There. Do you not see me? Because you just ran right past me. Right here.
I've had about enough of this. They can't pay me enough to protect these caravans.
you're telling me. You know what attacked us
That-
the other day?
I
Warriors
swapped
made out of
armors,
stone.
so.
How are you supposed to fight such creatures? We left the carts in the middle of the road and ran.
There's a lot of uncertainty in Bel.
Oh, to change the color of your armor? I mean, you can find them. No, you find them throughout the world. Some of the missions have them. Some dungeons, give them to you. You can buy them in the crown store. So you kind of get them from everywhere. Yeah, everything in the crown store does rotate. Uh, yeah, they are. They change every basically season or DLC, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I usually don't buy anything. What I do is, as long as you're in a guild, I wouldn't do it with randoms. Only do it with guild people. Uh, Take your crowns, so that you put money into the game, which gives you crowns, and then you take those crowns and you exchange it for gold within the game. No. Well, you can only buy houses with crowns, but if you're in desperate need, because I usually stuff inside the crown store I don't really, go crazy for. I've bought in a few things, like you can buy your own personal banker, personal merchant, which is, useful, but all the pets and everything else I can care less for. So usually if I have crowns, or if I do end up buying crowns, I just turn it into money. Because this game, it's like, if you look at my gear, and I golded a lot of my gear out, just the armor, like one set, a 7-piece set, to gold it out costed like 280,000 gold. Which that's on the cheaper end, because rings, jewelry in this game, it's roughly 1 million gold just to gold out jewelry. Which you'll find not too many people golded out. So if I have only golded out one set of jewelry, so that's a necklace and 2 rings, just because of how expensive it is. So that's why with those crowns, 5,000 crowns is equivalent to 500,000 gold. So I did. This is nothing. It was quicker, because my champion points, there is a tree in there where it's like 40% quicker if you put your points into it. I don't even have my points in there. Because I would rather put it towards something else. Movement speed doesn't really give you anything. It's nice to have when you're in Cyrodiil, just because of how large the map is. Cyrodiil's the PvP area. It's just a big battleground. Yeah. It's a very big battleground. Once you're in there, you can't leave until you go back to your home base.
Look, I have this necklace and these rings. They have to be worth something.
Get in line. Half the patricians of Elenir came to Belkarth to sell their valuables. Must be pretty bad over there.
Pretty bad. The hedge mages have destroyed most of the city.
Well, I can't give you anything for these.
No, listen. My family is well respected in Stormhaven. I can get you lots of valuables. I just need to get out of Craglorn. Don't you have any heart at all?
Care to buy?
I do have a merchant as well, so there's no need to sell. You just let me know and I could drop it for you.
Keeping myself busy here.
I actually got to unlock the set that I was going to give you because I forgot I unlocked it. It's not a full set, but it's something that can get you started. So you should be able to wear most of it. It's just two pieces you won't be able to wear until you're level 50.
this necklace and these rings. They have to be worth something.
Get in line. Half the patricians of Elenir came to Belkarth to sell their valuables. Must be pretty bad over there.
Pretty bad. The hedge mages have destroyed most of the city.
What do you mean?
Well, I can't give you anything for these.
No, listen. My family is well respected in Stormhaven. I can get you lots of valuables. I just need to get out of Craglorn.
They can't
I
pay
hear
me
the
enough to
Gold
protect
Coast
these
Trading
caravans.
Company needs caravan
You're
guards.
telling me.
Don't you have
You know what
any
attacked us
heart
the other
at
day?
all?
It's because you have a
Warriors
costume
made out
on.
of
Cry me a
stone.
river?
How
Go
are you
ahead.
supposed to fight such
So you got to take that off. It's like within collections,
There's an arena up there.
and then once you
Lots
take
of
it off,
gold
you
for
should
the
be able to
taking.
see your armor.
Fighting in the arena has got to be safer than guarding the caravans, anyhow.
I never liked any of the costumes, so I just go, you know, with the armor sets. Like the set that I'm wearing now, this is a trial set. This is like in-game content trial set. Yeah, I think those are the ones that are level 50, so you can't wear that. I do also have another piece for you. I don't know if you saw the second trade. So once you actually reach level 50, I can craft you another 5-piece training set that you can wear with the first one that I dropped you. And then you can put those 2 pieces that are level 50, so you should have a full 12-piece set. It's not the strongest set. It all will have training on it, so... getting kills.
I've had about enough of this. They can't pay me enough to protect these caravans.
Correct.
You're
Yep.
telling me. You know what attacked us the other day? Warriors made out of stone. How are
Look,
you supposed
I
to
have this
fight such
necklace and
creatures?
these rings.
We left the
They
cards
have
in
to
the
be
middle
worth
of the
what
something.
level are you?
Get in
There's an
line.
arena up there.
Half the
Lots of
patricians of
gold for the
Elenir
taking.
came to Belkarth to
Fighting
sell
in the
their
arena has got to be
valuables.
safer than guarding
Must
the
be pretty
caravans,
bad over
anyhow.
there.
Pretty bad. The hedge mages have destroyed most of the city.
Well, I can't give you anything for these.
No, listen. My family is well respected.
I think
in
you
Stormhaven.
might be able to
I can
drink
get you
this.
lots of
It doesn't
valuables.
say a
I just
level
need
cap.
to get out of Craglorn.
I hear the
I guess
Gold
I'll
Coast
give you
Trading
that.
Company needs caravan guards.
Don't you have any heart at all?
You want to cry me a river? Go ahead. Maybe
Yeah,
you
that's
can
all I
float
have
out
besides
for
like
long.
vampire food. Well, when I say food, I mean basically what I gave you. So that drink, it's considered food. Food are just buffs. So usually you always want to pop food when you're playing. You can buy it at any local trader. They have all different kinds of food. I think that one gives you like 4,000 health and then 3,000 stamina and magicka for like an hour or something like that. Are you a Breton or a wood elf? I had a feeling. Just by your height. Yeah, because the Dark Elf is one of the smallest in the game, and I'm close to the lower setting within that, that race. But you're you're at a whole new level. All right, so did you put that training set on, or the 5 piece of that set? If you did, you should have a set bonus, like a set bonus of 5 items or 5 pieces. Which one do you miss? Okay, so legs, boots. Did you say hands? Okay, waist. Okay. Before we go back to that dungeon, let me just make sure.
Look, I have this necklace and these rings.
I was beginning to think this fight was hopeless. But with the Great Shackle destroyed, we might just have a chance here.
There's a lot of uncertainty in...
I forgot to unlock it. But when you're ready, you can just teleport to me. Go to click options, social, group, and then travel to player. Okay. Yeah, he's over here. He should spawn once we kill everything. Yeah. Yeah, we'll actually get a buff that lasts an hour. Spell resistance and physical resistance. So we'll take a little bit less damage inside of Skyreach. Yeah, he hits hard. And he has like almost 2 million health, but you can see we're dropping quick. So you should have the buff. Well, those, it's because there was a healer in the area, so he buffed us with a few of them. Like Empower is one of them. That was Meteor. Yeah, it does more damage. So it takes a little longer to get it. The other one, you can get it quicker and you can spam it a little faster. It's just I like the ice one better. But that was literally just, I think, 2 of my abilities I hit you with, and then just the Meteor. I think. And those are PvE abilities, that's not even PvP. So, Okay. So you should have got a 60-minute buff. So that's the resistant one. So now we just go back to Skyreach. Those are called delves. Yeah. I mean, you can farm gear from them, depending on what zone you're in. Like in the zone that we're in now, you can get the Mother Sorrow gear, which is very, very high critical. I think it's the highest critical gear in the game. So it's a good 5-piece set that you can wear with the trial set. So. Correct. You can get that set from the delves, so those anchor things that you were just talking about. World bosses, dungeons, within this area, etc. Yeah, every region has its own area. It has 2 to 3 within each area. So Craglorn has 3 of them, and they're all set to different times within the map. Yes.
More guests. Welcome. The others have already started their meal.
And once we start killing everything, just let me know how much XP you get. I'm lagging a lot. I almost just died. Did you actually lag out? You might just have to close the... Okay. I mean, yeah, you'll always stay inside the group. So you'll stay in the group until I remove you from the group. No, I doubt it. I mean, sometimes when there's like a server update, there's issues. I'm assuming it's just one of our internet, uh, our internet. There's something wrong with it. That, I mean, I have 500 megabytes, so I used to have 1,000. Uh, Downgraded. I downgraded. It was getting too expensive. Because at the time we had 5 TVs with like all Fire Sticks. So when you're watching, multiple people watching TV using the Fire Sticks, you're using quite a bit. Yeah, you're good. The goal is to, as long as I get there first, because you can't open the chest if you get detected. So you gotta stay hidden until you open that chest. I'll pull the enemies from the bottom. How much health do you have on your character? So I'm just slightly above you. I'm at like 24 and a half K. So I'm just as squishy as you. It's just I rely on my shield to keep me alive. But did you teleport to the shrine? Oh. Are you still getting the XP or no? I'll hold off killing until you get here. Yep, right around the corner. Oh no. No, lag killed me. I guess try to stay alive for 10 seconds. Okay, I'm back. Are you seeing those like blades pop up with that 5p set bonus that you have? Correct. Yep. And it's every 15 seconds. I did, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it would be quicker if you had a full set of training gear. Plus scrolls, if you had scrolls, which I noticed you didn't have any when I checked earlier, when you had the share play going. And then if they had an event, it would be even quicker. Like they have 100% events or 150% events. Okay. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow evening, I guess. And then Sunday I'll be at home good, so. I thought you said 12 today. Okay. I mean, like I said, I'll be on tomorrow evening. So if you see me on, just send an invite. So we can keep running this, or, we can do some dungeons, or, this is a little quicker than dungeons in terms of XP. Yeah. Well, that's because normally, most people see I don't know if you noticed the whole like rotation. The way I do it. I do it in two groups. The first group by itself, like right up in the front, and then I take the chest, which is considered the second group, and I combine it with the third group, which is going down the stairs. So I do 2 and 3 together, and it just makes the process a lot quicker. Yeah, it's a lot more enemies. It's just, as long as you have AoE, you just drop it all. It just burns through everything. So usually it's like 4 or 5 minutes a run. And if you run it non-stop, I mean, with a scroll, I mean, honestly, if you had like 150% scroll, you probably would have been level like 45 by now. So the scrolls, they really, really do help. I think at level like 40 or 45, you do get 100% scroll. I think it's 40, 45, or it could even be level 50. I don't know. It's been a while. So, or you can buy a scroll from the Crown Store. That's a good question. I don't even know if you can buy a 150. I think you can only buy the 100% ones within the store. I think it's in upgrades. Yeah, I got like 200 of those. I wish I can give them to you. You can't trade scrolls in this game. Because those 50% ones, I get them all the time. they last 2 hours, they're nice, but it's only 50%. So can you not buy a 100% one? Yeah, I mean, it changes all the time, so I guess they're only doing the 50% one right now. So, I know you get a 100% one at one of the levels. Like I said, it's either 40, 45, or 50. Until then, it's going to be a little slower, but whatever. I'm happy to help, so, yeah. So, to make up for it, we'll run dungeons as well, so we're not just literally just sitting in Skyreach, because I ran Skyreach literally probably 1,000 times. So, we'll change it up a little bit tomorrow. Uh, 100. Oh, I see it. Okay. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So, alrighty, take it easy. No problem.